So one of the things that we have to look at is, okay, when did they begin to look for autarky? And the actual date is during World War I. They realized they had to go to autarky. They, like many other nations, looked at the lessons learned of World War I, a massive industrial war, and said, "Hey, we've got to get autarkic if we're going to be able to keep playing this game and not become, a Stone Age colony." And so what happened was in 1950, most of the nations in the world realized that this thing is going to become a slog. It went from, in the Western Front anyway, not the Eastern Front, but the Western Front, it went to static warfare, and it began just a grind. And it was basically industry versus industry. It was the total war concept of one nation against another, and industrial might absolutely was a determining factor in how long these people could keep slogging each other. And what I'm doing is I'm going to actually read a couple of quotes from an excellent book from the Cornell Studies in Security Affairs by Michael A. Barnhart, and it's entitled "Japan Prepares for Total War, Search for Economic Security, 1919 to 1941." And this is from page 23. He gets his from a couple of different sources. One of them was Ushisabu Kobayashi, The Military Industries of Japan. That was the Oxford University Press, 1922. And others. So this is actually he's very, very well researched, uses a lot of very good source documents from all sides. And this again is from page 23, quote, "Japanese staff officers in Europe submitted reports that revolutionized thinking about the nature of modern warfare. There were no neutrals. War was sure to last more than a year, perhaps far longer. Belligerents who were not self-reliant were lost." As Colonel Ugaki Kusanagi, chief of the important military affairs section of the Army Ministry, observed in Tokyo, it was no longer enough that Japan was able to construct its own warships and artillery pieces. The nation now needed to secure access to iron ore and other necessary items. The Army Ministry charged Colonel Koiso Kuniaki, a close associate of Ugaki, to analyze Japan's security problem in light of these new developments. He toured Japan, northern and central China, and translated the study of German attempts to achieve wartime autarky. His findings, which received much attention in high civilian and military circles, urged a two-pronged program for Japan. Neither the home islands nor the empire in Formosa, Korea, and South Sakhalin could provide resources sufficient for waging modern war. The control of richer territories, such as China, was imperative.